Hey Trey,
How y'all doing?
I know some of us talked to you before the season, and you knew it was going to be a big year for you to kind of take another step up. You've been playing well this year, and I don't know. It seemed like to me, I'll ask you, was Stanford your best game maybe since you've been here, or how would you kind of assess your performance in that one?
Yeah, I would say it's up there. I like to grade myself on being able to compete, make contested catches, and when the ball's thrown my way, make the play. So I would say Stanford's definitely up there with some of my best games since I've been here for sure.
So that really shows off some stuff you've been working on through the offseason, fighting for balls and coming down with it. I mean, the one was called back, but that was quite an impressive catch, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that all stems back all the way to summer, just throwing with the quarterbacks, doing a lot of off the field work on your own. So, all of it really does translate to game day. So
when you look at Pitt, I mean, what do they pose to you as a challenge maybe on the outside with their corners and safeties?
Oh, they got good size, big physical guys, like to use their hands a lot, and that always poses a challenge to the receiver because just to get off the line. So, I mean, I feel like that's one thing that they're really good at is just being really physical at the line of scrimmage, playing with you down the field.
Because they play a lot of press man, you guys see that every day in practice, right? You guys these guys like to play press man too, so that's got to help as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, like I told Gabe all the time, whenever a team presses us, I mean, it feels good to us because we go through this every day, like you said. We went all through fall camp, all throughout spring, going against press all day. So it's just something when you get to game time, we're kind of used to it. You know what I mean?
Has he been such a good deep ball thrower? I take it through summer and preseason. I mean, he was putting those things right on the money.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He throws, we call it rainbow ball. It goes in the air, perfect spiral, and it's just traveling. So, he throws a beautiful deep ball. And I feel like I told all of you guys, even before the season, all four of the guys throw perfect, beautiful deep ball. So I feel like he's really good at that.
Is that a timing thing, or is that, you see it up there and it's your job just to get under it, or is it a combination of all that?
I feel like it's a combination of both. First and foremost, I got to get open, and, the quarterback's got to put it out there. That's his job. So just working hand to hand, him throwing it out there far, me tracking it and going to get it. It's kind of both.
Is that a touch thing? Not every quarterback has that, or is that a developed thing? Or
I would say it's definitely a little bit of both as well. A lot of quarterbacks have good touch, but the timing might be off just because you don't get those reps in practice. And I feel like all the reps we got throughout this season, over summer, whatnot, Dylan knows all our timing. He knows how fast Gabe's gonna run a deep ball. He knows how fast I'm running, so it's just perfect.
Can that be a decoy type play now that you've shown it 2 or 3 times already this season? Their coach even mentioned it in his presser thing the other day. So can that set up something else?
Yeah, of course. I mean, a lot of big plays set up a lot of other big plays, you know what I mean? So, I mean, when it comes game time, we'll have a lot of things in the game plan, set up a lot of, go balls underneath, over the top. It doesn't matter. We're just going to set up a lot of things.
Spreading the love around, I guess, amongst the receiver room. A lot of guys caught touchdowns that game. You did. Obviously, Gabe, Jacob, Hescock was getting in there. I mean, Marlon had the first one.
Exactly.
So what's that like, just all the you guys getting touches, everyone leaves the game happy?
It's a great feeling. And we talked this about on the bench, too, while we were all just sitting as a receiver group. It's good to see, Gabe getting a touchdown, Marlon getting a touchdown, everybody kind of getting the ball and just being spread around. So everybody's happy, you know what I mean? I mean, you love seeing your teammates score, you love making plays, too. And, when everybady's doing that as a unit, it's a successful day for the offense.
Gabe had that big matchup against the corner at Debo from Stanford. He won a lot of those battles. Maybe looking back out on film, is there anything said to Gabe, like watching him beat that guy on a double move or beat the guy inside, like he really did well in that game?
Oh yeah, I knew it was coming. I work with Gabe every day, and just seeing throughout practice, doing the same as that move y'all saw out there, he did it already 10 times in practice. So I just know when I saw it in practice, I just knew come game time he was gonna make the same play.
How is Gabe? Not Gabe, but Dylan Gaver, the other Gaver. How's Dylan been able to just handling the moment? Being a freshman, being thrown in there as starting quarterback. What's been your observation?
Like I told you guys even before the season, Dylan came in really mature. Really mature approach. He came in here, put his head down and worked, and I could just see him coming in as a freshman. He was already developed more than the average freshman. So, him being able to come in these big games, getting thrown in the water, and balling, that's huge to do that young. So.
Do you feel more eyes are going to be on you for this game? Everyone always looks at the matchup. Obviously, last week against Stanford, you got an opponent from the ACC, national TV, 3:30. Do you kind of feel that more people are taking notice than they have been the last couple of years, but it's getting more enhanced?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you kind of feel it because when you make plays and you go back and watch film, I can't let this guy keep making plays. You know what I mean? And I just feel like our offense is so dynamic to where you have Gabe on one side, I'm on the other side. You have Otis, AK. I just feel like we have so many weapons on the offense. You can try and look at one person if you want to, but then the person on the other side is going to be making plays. So
last year they tried a tactic to slow you guys down. Do you expect the same, or do you think they'll try and come up with something else?
Oh, I definitely think they're going to come out knowing we're going fast. I feel like last year was kind of a wake-up call to them how fast we really do go. So So I know they'll definitely be expecting the tempo this time around. But, you know, like I said, it's hard to replicate the tempo in practice. So that's one thing, no matter who we play, once you get things going, it's going to be really hard to stop it when we go fast.
Thanks a lot, Shay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.